Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Midwest Major, the Midwest Major.
I guess so.
I guess so. My name is PGH Carroll. I am here with The Cheat.
Hi, it's me.
And welcome to ADHD, the stream. We are running the quad here today. There's going to be a lot of interesting matchups, I'm sure, everywhere.
Yeah, we're running off of straight chlorine and 15 milligrams of Adderall right now. And we're going to see how it goes here. Yeah, I've heard that the bracket is entirely best of 5.
Okay.
So I can't remember the last time that happened for like a big Melee tournament.
That's really important to some people. That's like a drawing point. You hear that and you're like, I mean, it makes sense, right? Because you travel, you fly out to these things, you put up with all the this and that, and you're here to really just play Melee, right?
Yeah.
And you want to play the best and the fairest Melee that you can. So, I'm sure the competitors are loving it. Hopefully we can get some real hype matches. I commentated doubles yesterday, and I don't know if you looked at the winners bracket of doubles, like towards the top. Every single match was a game 5 except for one.
Yeah, I was commentating a lot of it. It was
crazy.
It was heavy hitting stuff, and through that all, we still had an Ohio representative in grand finals in Free Palestine.
Oh yeah,
very hype stuff. If you didn't watch any of the Free Palestine Polish run, it's some good doubles.
It's great. They're such a good team. I ran a tournament like a month ago where Polish won every event. Singles, doubles, and the new triples mod. That's insane. Can't wait for the triple quad stream where there's just
let me do quick math here. 24 players.
Yeah.
24 players at once.
They'll start running out of chairs in this venue. But won every event, and then obviously in doubles, one with Free Palestine, and in triples, one with Free Palestine. So just all these trophies I bought, I just handed them over. I don't even think I took them out of the big box. It's just like, here you go.
Holy moly.
But really dominant stuff on that end. But looking forward to some singles today. You know what I mean? The heart of the Midwest is in round 1 singles. Honestly, this is one of it's the most fun.
At a tournament like this, I mean, the Midwest is obviously so strong when it comes to people being able to drive to tournaments and stuff. You got a few different cities within just a couple hours of here that can bring their scenes over, and I think that makes it really strong for the the early parts of bracket, which are my favorite parts. There's nothing better than going buck wild.
Oh yeah.
Here it is.
We are getting exactly what I asked for. So here's a little bit of the the backstory here. There's a group of guys from Northeast Ohio and all over. I mean, it's just like a friend group of memers everywhere.
Yeah.
And they all changed their tag to Kneemaster 12. First name Nemo, last name Stir 12. And they all entered Riptide, to have a good time. They're all here, and the seeding team said, we've had enough of your bullshit. We're just going to put you all in the same pool, and that's what we got here. I believe, now, this is my info for you. I believe the main 2 Kneemasters are on the main screen right now.
Okay, they were the progenitors of the Kneemaster.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to dead name them or give out other tags that they may have gone by, because they are just now.
I don't think in this format that would make anything less confusing anyway.
No. So everywhere you look, Kneemasters everywhere. I hope that these are the 2 Kneemasters I'm thinking of, but if they are, it is the main 2. Ooh.
Oh my goodness!
A little bit of a Lord Falcon Punch edge guard.
We love to see it.
Do you know that you can tilt Falcon Punch up and down, and that's how that works, reliably. It's such a cool thing. I remember the first time seeing that. That was insane.
Yeah, they had a 13-month development cycle, and they spent, some of that time angling neutral beams.
Yeah, one of the few.
It's maybe we avoid some crunch by taking that part of it out. It's like...
there had to be a really new person there.
The insert is...
Everyone else is so sweaty. We got to get this done by November. We got to get it done.
Yeah.
People want it. The GameCube's out. We need it. And someone's like, yeah, well, we should... You ever think about Falcon Punch? Maybe you could.
Yeah, there's some 41-year-old dude in Japan who's still bragging to his friends about how he made that mechanic in college.
And then they missed a whole bunch of others.
Yeah.
But they got the important stuff down. And that's why Melee is a beautiful mess. Wow, double knee there.
Sheesh. They don't call him that for no reason.
Yeah, he is the knee master. That is for sure.
Yeah.
This matchup is kind of fun sometimes. I mean, really, like, it's really fun when, like, the on-stage, like, stuff is, like, flowing well because, like, the edge guards are brutal. If you're off stage, you're dead.
Yeah. Up air just kind of annihilates Captain Falcon from Ganondorf, and that, you know, it really is kind of a saving grace. Speaking of up airs, oh my goodness.
They're just going to fight the whole thing off stage.
Okay, how are our other knee masters doing here? It looks like one of them has already dropped the game, unfortunately. Oh my god.
Went for the offstage Falcon Punch, gets tip-mid, gets back-aired. Oh, it dies for it.
No.
Okay, I am now more confident that these are the two exact knee masters I think they are.
Okay. By their audacity off stage, you're saying?
Well, they cooked up this, like, clown car of a tag, and now, like, they have to show out, you know, really show what Knee Master 12 is all about.
Yeah, we'll see if any more people happen to pop out of this clown car.
They were having their town meeting yesterday. I saw all the Knee Masters, and that's when I told them, you know, there's no shame in rigging these brackets now that they tried to rig it against you.
Yeah.
You should just pick and choose who you want to play, like, against, like take this, for example, Blandeezy versus the Knee Master. Whoever's good against, like, Vox, like, send in, like, you know.
Yeah. You know, we've been doing that even at the high level. I've engineered 3 Mango wins. 3 of his last 4 wins.
Rigging brackets is, like, the best part of being a TO. If you didn't know. I mean, honestly, like.
Yeah.
You know how many, like, because TOs are very involved with their scene, and they get to, like, see all the people chirping at each other sometimes, and, like, I'm sure other people are like, man, it would be, these guys are literally talking back and forth. It'd be something if they played, and then here I am, like, rubbing my hands like Birdman.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, that you're going to play round 1. That's how we got great things like Warp versus Toph, you know?
That was engineered?
It was engineered completely. Okay. And Rob was on board.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, these guys. This is a fun matchup to watch, especially these two. If you saw the end of the last game, it was insane, and now they're gonna spend a lot of time off stage, like fighting each other when they get there.
Yeah, they're going a little bit buck wild, a little bit nuts out here. Oh,
oh, the runoff, like Titman.
Zone.
Yeah. There's a really weird hitbox of the Titman that's like, you could do it facing forward and it sends like in a crazy angle.
Yeah.
Bizarro was doing it one time, like in friendlies, and I was just like, they just keep making this character more stupid. I don't know. That same intern just like had a lot to say with Ganon and Falcon specifically.
Yeah, whoever programmed Ganondorf deserves to be sent to prison.
Oh, jab, dash away. This is like some newfangled strategies here. Oh wow.
Oh, I love the idea.
Yeah, the when Wispy blows, the startup of side B, like, keeps you frozen for a second, but then Wispy blows you off. Pause.
We're playing with the environmental collision boxes.
Yeah.
It's too early for that.
Yeah. We're not ready for it. But we're going back to Dreamland.
Let's try to do it again.
Oh man, it's wild watching all this melee everywhere. Everywhere you see Fox dying, you know?
The real hype, I think, is like top 64, when it's just 4 bangers on stream.
And you really just like, your mind is everywhere.
Yeah.
This is fun though. This is what round 1 pools is all. I was just saying that round 1 pools is where the Midwest, you know, really shines. This is like, there's a lot of energy and there's a lot of like, like hype.
Yeah, this might be the peak of the weekend for some people, the Knee Master pool.
I mean, if you think about it, half the people that signed up, this is their weekend. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So, you know, let's have the funnest time we can.
Double hit down smash.
I love double hit down smash. Ganondorf actually has like a lot of sick like hitboxes and like ways that they send.
Here it is!
Oh! Well, it didn't work the first time. It didn't work the second time, but I bet you.
You know, we're making progress because he didn't die the second time, so. Third time.
Up B out of shield. Run up smash. wrong character. Yeah, they're just like flinging themselves at each other.
Sheesh,
I
okay.
expect nothing less from the Knee Masters. Plural.
You know, we got to arrange a Mafia game with the Knee Masters.
Yeah,
To figure out who, like, I don't know what the opposite of a Knee Master would be, but...
it'd be like the up air connoisseur.
Yeah,
the up air novice.
Yeah. 2 of you are up air connoisseurs. Discuss.
Yeah.
Oh.
Almost caught him.
Big swing and a miss. Oh! It's the jump.
We have one of the Knee Masters already down. Lost 3-0.
Yeah. One soldier already sent to the loser's bracket, unfortunately.
Oh my god, if they all lose, which I'm going to be real. That's a very real thing that's going to happen. Losers bracket Knee Masters are going to...
Yeah. It's going to be a bloodbath.
It's going to be a war.
Oh, whoa! It was all planned.
That's the classic. Look, yeah.
On the teabag as well.
I hate that is a thing now. I'm bad at the game. I mess up like wave dashes and crouches all the time, and now I'm so self-conscious that I'm being rude to someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It happens all the time, and people they'll interpret one crouch as disrespectful, and I'm like, no. Down is just a cardinal direction on my controller.
You know, that was 3 though, so like.
Yeah, well, no, that's evident, but man, still the idea that it just wasn't something people did until literally net play. I swear.
Well, I think the reason that it came about is because in Smash Ultimate Online you can't taunt.
Oh yeah.
And so people teabag.
That's one of the best decisions they've really ever made.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen my controller cheat?
Oh, yeah, it's cut out of I think I have seen a picture of that before, actually.
It's just to remind yourself to just stay humble. All right, we're going to see another Falcon Punch.
Yeah.
No. Reverse knee.
Ooh.
Reverse knee and a strong reverse knee, and that's why that guy is called the Knee Master 12.
What better way to end the set?
Uh-huh.
Oh, and we're right into Canyon versus... And there's a Canyon here on the stage. Why is it there? I know you're an all-natural Melee enjoyer, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You love this shit.
Oh, love it. I mean, it's even worse now that like I get a little bit of this like once or twice a year because I can't help myself from just like showing you every trick I've ever known and like I can't fight the urges. I love Unfrozen Stadium. I mean, if you don't love the ugly parts of Melee, you don't love Melee. It's like being in a relationship. Like, sorry, your wife isn't perfect, but you love your wife.
I would never say that my wife's not perfect, first of all.
but really, like, you know, everyone has their good and their bad, and you love them all the same, right? Same with Melee, you know what I mean? Okay. I kind of felt that way about wobbling, you know what I mean?
Why don't we play on Icicle Mountain, then?
Well, I mean, that's just a little too crazy, you know? It really just is, what's it called? Like, walls that are in the middle of the stage. I work a lot with people that make like custom stages and such.
Yeah.
Those are like pretty cool. I have the idea of making a completely different Pokemon Stadium. It would never fly. I could never get that like people to just buy into the custom idea. But I could whip you up like 3 different or 4 different elements and like layouts and such.
Okay.
Hear me out. Ice platform. Just one single ice platform. And every time you're on it, you slide.
Yeah.
Just imagine how sick some of
the whole stage is the UFO from Forsyth.
Oh, man.
I would love that. It makes every character Luigi, which is interesting for me, I think, as a Luigi main. Like,
yeah. You feel like a Knee Master in a crowd of Knee Masters.
Yeah, right. I'm not special anymore, and maybe that's good.
That's fun, though. You play a lot of four-side on your four-side fights, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it happens. I win
Couldn't
a lot,
be me.
so
Never
a lot
played.
of times I don't get there.
Right,
so.
that's what I was about to say.
But
who's really good? Who is on there all the time but loses all the time and is just because of that really good at playing on four-side?
Yeah, that's a good question. Dude, I think the most notable four-side win was Slime at the Genesis IRL Four-Side episode when he beat Cody Schwab and Bobby Scar. Or no, it was Cody Schwab and Hugs.
Jesus Christ.
On the Four-Side fight.
Put that on the fridge.
Yeah,
you know?
for real. Crazy things happen, you know?
Is this the forest I think it is? I don't think it is. And we're going to be able to tell here in a second. First of all, not red.
I think it might be with 2 R's.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Okay.
So another Marth player named Forrest.
Yeah. Could you believe it? A couple people called Knee Master. You know what someone said to me yesterday, which was like really funny to me? I was talking to somebody when they were playing doubles. They were just warming up. And someone else at that setup was like, "Oh, are you you're PGH Carroll?" And then someone else said, "Yeah, the white one."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What does that mean? Is there another?" Like that's insane.
The white X is one of my favorite things. I've been the white crimson blur for the longest time. You know.
Yeah. That's fine. So I've been introducing myself as the white Carroll.
Yeah.
Always.
PGH Carroll, open parens, white, close parens.
Oh no! Let's not give any ideas to the Knee Masters. Knee Master, Asian.
Yeah, no.
Or it could just be worldwide, you know. But
I don't think they want to be clarifying information. I feel
production.
like that's the point.
Production
right?
told me that it is okay to switch, and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but we're going to A right now.
Yeah, I would
Ben
like
State
Ben
versus Seal. We could talk about that. Seal, awesome dude, Chicago commentator, filled in for a couple blocks so that the hard-working commentary can hold on to a little bit of their voice.
Yeah, we need a bench here at Riptide is what we've discovered.
Yeah,
And Seal filling in, obviously one of the Melee Stats crew's finest.
Yep.
Discord Warrior, Siva Gunner contributor, Seal.
And then on the other hand, we have Ben Snape, who is from my neck of the woods, heavy grinder. I don't want to put him on blast too hard, but you know those foxes that ping net play at like 11 a.m.
Of course.
Because they don't have a job?
Yeah.
Ben Snape is grinding with you, baby. And it shows.
Melee runs off people like that.
Exactly. Now, if they didn't have that, we'd be in a bad spot. So show respect to those foxes. Ooh. That happens from time to time, and it's funny. I don't know.
Yeah, so that's a chump check that you got to watch out for. You can't hold on to the ledge too long.
Yeah. But Ben Snape, very technical, very fast, wants to play Fox correctly. Not gonna go for anything too wild, but definitely has all the Armada shines on lock. Has different wave shine variations, how to end it depending on your percentage. Good crouch cancel game. So yeah, he's the perfect embodiment of your mid-level Fox right now.
Yeah.
He's went to a couple majors this year and got 65th at a couple of them. You know what I mean? So he's on the cusp. If he can just figure out how to stay on the ledge and not die against Sheik.
Yeah, that's step one. You know.
Yeah.
And then we'll unlock everything else in this set.
Grabbing ledge is good. Good idea. It's the right idea. But there's a couple of things that Sheiks are doing now to you can't just stay there, you know?
Okay, gets the back air. Yep, it's going to do it.
The Seal, not a bad player in his own right either, you know? So this is a very interesting, first round, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely a couple of strong players, a couple of people who, I don't know, could be borderline regional PR type players.
Exactly. People on the up and up.
Yeah. I remember Ben Snape had a pretty good Summit campaign one time as well. That's what I remember him from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You what's it take to get the cheat to be your Summit coordinator? I heard that's why they call you the cheat, because you can get someone like Yingling into Summit.
Yeah, we did do a pump and dump scheme. No lie.
You could probably cook up 11,000 votes in Georgia.
We did
call this guy.
We did a cash raffle for a Frame 1 controller, and that's technically illegal.
Yeah.
No narcs on BTS Smash 4, please. But yeah, don't worry about it if the FBI is watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm out of the
tied
game.
up right now.
I'm out of the game. If you want me to get to run your egg dog campaign, it's going to take an exorbitant amount of money. You cannot afford me.
You should just take that money and put it towards your own votes, I think.
yeah, get me in there. What the hell?
Yeah.
I did want to become like the first person to ever commentate, organize, and compete in a summit.
Yeah,
I thought that would have been sick.
Oh, man, we missed Summit. We forced them out.
Yeah. Rest in peace to old BTS.
But out of the, the death of one, if you believe in the great reincarnation of Melee, I'm sure great things are to come for the scene.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we
always was kind of cool.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, big ups to them for carrying the torch a little bit. I know they brought on our technical director Jared to work that event for production. So
nice.
Shout out to them.
All right, that was a very nice up smash. So it kind of answered a little bit of the question I was just about to ask. So Seal lost game 1 and went to FD? Question mark.
Yeah.
Is it me that's out of touch?
I do think people are getting a little bit quirky, a little bit weird with their stage selections nowadays from what we might consider the conventional picks.
Right.
But this one just seems a little bit baffling to me. I'm not going to lie. But it's clearly working.
I do. I literally think about, again, Borp versus Toph. Literally, I think it's the most iconic Fox, Sheik. They started on FD, I think, game 1. And, right out of the rip, they did the same up smash. So, wow. I'm seeing similarities in some ways. Nice. Okay, and made it back. Usually, a lot of Sheiks are doing, that same kind of fall off and then turning around while they're double jumping with the needles to just kind of make it a little easier.
Seal has been hitting these ledge dash.
This is a
up
force
tilts.
stock almost. Not what you want to see.
It's entirely possible.
Yeah, it's on the table.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Whatever you got to do to get yourself out of the hole that you're in. On FD of all places.
For real.
That was crazy.
It is a bit of a flex to say, oh, you thought this one was good for you?
Yeah.
Watch this.
I mean, because what does that say? If you force stock somebody on their best stage in the matchup, where do you even go?
Yeah. Where's your mind after that?
That up air was pretty good, too, because Fair is definitely a reach and try to get the double jump there.
Yeah, good stuff. What's going on in the other sets here? Forrest and Lord English 1-1. We got a Dreffin sighting.
Yeah.
You guys have matching hats now.
Well, so I'll tell you the story real quick about that, because that Dreffin hat is iconic. He used to wear that all the time at all the events back in the day. And then it was gone. I don't know what happened to it, but it stood out to me in my head as a Midwest idol. So I had it remade. I got 2 made, one for him and one for me. And he's been wearing it for the last couple years again. The Dreffin hat is back in full force. And then yesterday, to my bewilderment, I saw Dreffin, and he pulled out of his bag a airbrushed green Carol hat. I could have cried. I was so oh my goodness.
Incredible.
Very thoughtful guy, always thinking of his people, especially in the Midwest. So he's beloved for a reason.
Where'd you get the hat from?
You have to go to just a state fair.
Yeah, that's what
I mean?
I was
here in Ohio, there's 19 corn fests.
Yeah.
So you go to something like that. And I think that's what he did too. It's that time of year, the pumpkin patch, the corn fest. What else are we doing here in Ohio?
That reminds me, my first ever interaction with Dreffin, I was here with Stude, and we were just kind of walking through the venue, and he rocks up to us, and he's got his pumpkin delights.
Oh yeah, the pumpkin delights
you guys
are
want
real.
A pumpkin delight?
I already see people posting them on Twitter. The few, the proud.
The delighted.
Yeah, the delighted.
Yeah.
Dreffin was the first person I played in tournaments.
No shit.
Oh yeah, 8-stocked. So bad. And he said in the most Dreffin-esque way, because he used to play random game 1, and then he banned a stage. I banned Poke Floats. I was like, all right, cool.
I could think of few people that I would rather play less in my first set.
Oh yeah, it was rough. Oh man.
But I guess the fact that you survived that and you stuck with it just kind of speaks to your You're built different a bit, I guess.
I was built correctly. My foundation was knocked down and then built correctly.
I have always said that you need to get your shit kicked in a little bit, to really get the full Melee experience.
Because I'll tell you what happens if you don't. So in Ohio, we had a player named Jakin Shaken, who out of nowhere just became, Ben Snape takes that game. Oh, so I'm a little confused because Seal won the last game.
I'm pretty sure it's 2-1 Ben Snape now.
Okay, yeah, I think it's 2-1 Ben Snape. But, Jakin Shaken was a guy from Neo who got really good, really fast, cracked Marth, and Ben Snape's boss. So he got so good so fast that I don't think it really meant anything. It was so easy for him to just leave. You know what I mean? So many people spend so many years to finally get to that high top player level. And if you get there so fast, it's like nothing. And that's why we haven't seen him in forever. Is what I think.
Yeah, you know what happened in AZ that was kind of similar to that is a bunch of people would rise up to 4th on the PR and just not be able to beat Ty.
Yeah. And tipping an illusion, baby.
Yeah, and all of those people left. It's that's the problem. It's all of our 4 to 10 PR players are just quitting. And if they could fight each other, then that would be cool.
Yeah.
But
no, it's really a rite of passage. You know what I mean? I don't know if you have a similar experience than I do. I mean, I went to 4 tournaments before I won a single set.
I actually won 1 set at my first tournament, and then I went through my period of
of just losing everybody.
Of getting waxed.
Because I don't know, I started when tournaments didn't happen every week, and literally I think it was a whole year and a half where I went to 4 of them. One of them being Pound 4, and just I wasn't gonna beat anyone there. I got washed by Sklur, the Link player. Christmas too. Just destroyed me.
I was lucky to get into AZ Melee when I did because it was when the ASU weeklies were popping off. We would have 100 entrants pretty much every week at our tournaments.
That's crazy.
And just before that was a period of time where our only tournament was at this video game store called the Gaming Zone, which, funny enough, I live a 3-minute walk away from it. We have our locals there now. But you would go there and go 0-2 to Forward and Tosh. And I don't know if I would have survived that one if I got into Melee in 2013.
That Snape kind of cooking. You know what's really funny? There's a venue right next to my house. I could probably kick a soccer ball and hit this venue.
Yep.
But it's one of those esports places where, first of all, I don't know how they make money.
They don't.
How do they stay in business?
Absolutely not.
Well, fast forward a little bit, exactly what everyone thought. It goes out of business. And now it's a Spirit Halloween, so.
Oh. Hell yeah.
It's the great cycle of Melee.
Yeah. That's kind of the great cycle of retail space in general.
Right.
Destined to become a Spirit Halloween store.
And I went to that Spirit Halloween store, and there's still smash decals on the wall. There was a Samus right next to a bunch of costumes of Beetlejuice,
That's sick.
Really funny.
Oh, Seal trying to game 5 this one.
Well, I think he's up 2-0. So it would make sense. I might have missed who won game 1, and that's why they went to FD.
Sure it was Ben Snape?
I thought it was Ben Snape too, but I gotta be wrong because FD is that's not where Seal's going. Ooh, that was a weird up smash. All right, grab the ledge. This hasn't worked out before.
Yeah.
Oh, really great angles. The Sheiks are notched nowadays.
That can't be allowed. Dash attack almost just straight up killed.
Wow, okay, the nerves are real.
Gets caught swinging with the up smash.
Seal takes it.
I guess so.
All right. And in that time, Dreffen, quick work of his pool.
Yeah.
So let's go back to a 1-1 with Forrest and Lord English.
Lord English.
Yeah, that's proper.
Yeah.
Proper English. That's really funny that there can be another Marth named Forrest. Yeah, this might not be the most accurate game count.
A lot of information to keep track of here.
Oh, God,
for sure.
But still, don't you do a little research when you're getting into Melee and I don't know.
Yeah, like just see if there's anyone else with
your tag already. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, my tag is my city and my last name. So it's like, even if there was another Carroll, like, from Pittsburgh, which there actually is because I have a brother, but...
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, fortunately for me, he picked an actual tag.
The way you put that reminds me of, like, your like, you know, the porn name thing where it's like the name of your first pet and the street you grew up on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a way to extract your, like, password information.
Yeah.
Your porn name is your, the first... the last 4 digits of your social and your mother's maiden name.
You know, Childish Gambino, how he like got his rap name from putting his name into a Wu-Tang Clan name generator. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I remember one of those being like, your DJ name is DJ in your greatest fear. And a lot of funny responses came to that because someone was like DJ Nintendo, and then one was DJ HBox wins Evo.
Dude, I hate to linger on this, but like your wedding tweet is an all-timer.
You know what's really funny? My wedding is next week. And Hendrick and Ryan Welsh are not invited.
Yeah. Yeah, thankfully you'll be able to rock up to that one. No worries.
I got a security guard, and I'll print out a picture of these 2 individuals.
Yeah.
You do not let them in the wedding.
Holy
That's a really
shit.
good meme. I should do that. Take a picture with the cop.
Bring it back. We love a good callback, you know.
Yeah. It's a fun. It's funny. That one and another one is like Crush's favorite, and that's as high as a Twitter compliment as you can get.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, damn. I know we're watching this, but I almost saw Yoshi get their shield broke.
Ooh.
Phoenix is right. You know what? Phoenix is another tag where there's like 12 Phoenixes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone likes that word.
Yeah.
How's
the city?
You know, kind of shit,
Yeah,
if I'm
really?
honest. It's, you know, I don't want to go into a whole urban planning thing about Phoenix, but it's, here's how I'll describe it. From the center of Phoenix, which is like a dinky little downtown area, downtown Cleveland is much more robust than downtown Phoenix.
Gotcha.
But if you go and drive out in any direction from downtown, for an hour, you're still in like the Phoenix metro area.
Oh, really?
And
so
then,
it's just huge.
And then outside of that, if you drive for an hour and a half in any direction, there's absolutely fucking nothing.
Yeah.
So
it is like a mirage in the middle of the desert, I bet.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I don't know. It's my home, and I have to ride for Phoenix.
Absolutely.
But it's got problems.
They all do.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Have you ever driven in Pittsburgh?
Yes.
It's hard.
I have.
It's hard. You're going up, like, there are, like, illegal, like, slants. Like, you're going up a road where you thought it was so steep that, like, you probably couldn't walk up
You know,
it.
I was there a couple of years ago, and I went on the incline.
Oh, yeah. Huh?
And I love that they have a sign on there that's like, hey, nobody's ever died from this. Because it's like, that's the first question everyone's got to have about it. You know, it's like, this seems fucked up, and I am scared right now.
Yeah.
So
don't worry.
Yeah.
It's all going a part of the plan. Yeah, it's just a city hidden by mountains and rivers, but then it's, like, beautiful once you, like, get through it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rad.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
The cheese.
I was just going to say, I was saying this earlier, like yesterday, but chic back throw at the ledge to Gimp Fox, I feel like it hasn't worked in like 4 years.
I know, yeah. The Foxes they're crafty now, you know?
Oh, yeah. What else we got going on here? We got Josh Man on Fox Ditto. We got Peanophobia. Let's switch over to X. We could talk about I could talk about Yoshi and Peach, right?
Yeah.
Hard matchup for Yoshi in some respects, but probably one of the rougher ones. But Peanophobia is really good. I've actually played Peanophobia in this matchup.
Oh yeah.
And let me tell you exactly how I won, because it was really, sometimes Melee is a very complicated thing where, like, you just think too much. And then sometimes you could dumb it down and it's the best thing you could do. Because literally, all the angles that Yoshi wants to approach you by are like diagonal. So I went into the middle of the stage, and all I did was stay there, and like I nared.
Dude.
That's all I did. I just simplified it as much as I could.
Don't tell anyone, but that's how people have been killing the Luigi lately, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's like...
hanging out in the diagonal?
Yeah, because a lot of times, well, I think just in general, like, moving is bad against Luigi sometimes. It's like, I catch people dashing back a lot, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, because
like,
you just slide all the way through.
I'm just so fast, you know? I'm like, no, you will not get away from me. But if the fox just sits there and kind of waits to react to my 10-frame wave dash, however many frames it takes me to get over there, then it's, you know, they're in a better spot.
People always like are shocked that my city can produce someone as good as Borp, who just stands there and does nothing.
Yeah.
But think about it, how many Luigis we've had. So like, yeah, he was definitely exactly what you just said is exactly how he beat them all.
Yeah.
But yeah. As far as like Yoshi's matchup spreads go, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I like am a little outdated because like I remember when Omsa was coming up and we started to get more of a glimpse of like what these matchups actually are. And now like I don't know, like you would say that like Fox like can clearly beat like Yoshi. That's probably like a 60-40 for sure.
Yeah.
This one I thought for a long time was Yoshi's worst. I think this is like really hard for Yoshi.
Yeah, for sure.
Yoshi, Peach just has a lot of aerials that can break armor quickly. Funny enough, you know what another one I think is really bad for Yoshi sometimes?
Yeah.
Luigi.
I agree.
All of those aerials can break like 40.
Yeah, down air is fucking crazy against Yoshi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think, yeah, it's one of those, Luigi does well against that, like, low, high tier range of characters.
Yeah,
you know, good against ice climbers. I don't know, pretty good against like Samus and Pikachu. You know, like I guess Donkey Kong's in that category now, huh?
Yeah.
We kind of have to.
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. But
Peach is like that too. I think Peach loses to everyone above her and beats everyone below her.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like quite literally.
Yeah. But you know, it's like. The good news for mid-tier characters and, you know, kind of like Peach-level characters and characters in that whole range is that everyone plays the characters that are the best in the game, you know, so you absolutely have the most experience in those matchups.
Stitch.
But, I don't know, maybe Digster, not a Yoshi matchup knower. Exactly.
Yeah. We'll talk. I love teaching people little tricks. There actually is one thing you can do to break Yoshi armor. Literally, it's 0. Like, quite literally, it's just
one weird trick.
This one weird trick will destroy all the Yoshis at your local.
Lay it on me.
First hit of Umbrella.
Yeah, it's just got enough set knockback.
Right, yeah. It's really cool.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's crazy. It's kind of like a Roy up B type.
Right, yeah, exactly. That's exactly how it feels.
Type thing.
Hit them off stage one time, and then you just kind of like float down with them. And just but you gotta, if you get multiple hits, you just pop them up. You gotta get like that first one. It's really dumb looking.
You know who was hitting quirked up Peach edge guards like I've never seen before yesterday?
Trith?
Polish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Polish is on another level with this kind of stuff.
Polish was doing, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like short hop, float down diagonal down airs to like cover people recovering the ledge.
What do they call that? There's a term for that, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not a drop zone because they're not like running off ledge.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing a short hop and then like fast falling.
Yeah.
With the down air. It was crazy.
There's a bunch of Peach thing. Well, I'm not on that level, so it's easy for me to say there's a lot of useless Peach tech that we really like glorify. But I mean, it has its space.
Ice climbers.
Now this is an interesting matchup because I feel like this is good for Yoshi.
Yeah,
you've seen this? Yeah. You literally Nana dead right there.
Yeah.
That is exactly what you're gonna see. This might be very terribly bad, especially when you start getting Nana in the egg or like Popo in the egg. If you get Popo in the egg, Nana's dead.
I was going to say, like, down tilt seems like incredibly good for splitting them up, you know, in the same way kind of that Fox's Shine is, you know, like another set knockback move where you can just kind of hit them away, rush them down, and
I wish we could see the face of Dinkster right now.
Yeah.
Like, because that's as bad as that could have went, and I'm here to tell you it's not going to get any better.
I have to, like, if ever a player does this to me in a set, I'm thinking, oh, you don't want to pull out your shitty secondary to like counter whatever matchup thing you think is going on.
I mean,
here.
Pulling out a pocket ice climber if it's pretty good is really the whole idea of having a pocket character, because this is something that not a lot of people really have experience against anymore. But you got to know that Pinophobia knows game. Pinophobia is from MDVA, I'm pretty sure. They have tons of ice climbers.
He is.
So I wanted to see the grin on Pinopodia's face of like, oh, ice climbers.
All right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah, the egg is the huge one too. You put Popo in an egg.
Yeah, Nana just doesn't mash out, you know?
Well, then you could just like go to town on her.
Yeah, either way, it's one of those things where it's like, it's good no matter which climber you hit.
Right,
you know?
yeah, And if you think about it, this is something you could just straight up practice.
Oh
man.
Sniped!
This is really looking rough. But hey, you know what? If you're playing Peach and it's like that's kind of a matchup that should be a little bit in your favor, but it's not going that way, there's no shame in just like trying this out.
Holy moly!
I just think that matchup specifically was,
and that player even, maybe, you know.
That is a rough time.
A bit ill-advised.
Back to Phoenix and Stripes, looking like it's pretty close here, 2-1. This is probably. Actually, I don't know about Dreamland. I was just about to like say this was the Fox counter pick, but sometimes it's the Sheik.
Yeah, one of the triplat stages. You know, they like those guys. But it looks like Phoenix wraps it up. All right, we got Dark Hero and Kia.
Kia.
A company man here. Kia.
That's right, yep. There's a Kia dealership on this road. I passed it on the way in.
One of the landmarks here in Sandusky.
Yeah, exactly. One of the attractions.
You got Cedar Point, you got the Kalahari Resort,
and then the Kia dealership.
You got the Kia dealership.
That's a underrated like kind of character in our world. The person who owns like a dealership, like a car dealership.
Yeah.
You could do like funky commercials and all that kind of shit.
Yeah. Dude, the one that always gets me is like, sometimes you'll see cars from Utah in Arizona, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know who owns a lot of car dealerships in Utah?
Who?
Karl Malone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mailman.
Other nicknames I could call that guy.
Yeah.
But I'm always like, ooh.
Why isn't Karl Malone allowed at the Utah locals?
The people need to know.
Yeah, you know, I think there's something going on there.
I need the TOs to explain this one to me.
Yeah.
Woke left. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's funny. Is it John Stockton's kind of a little like weirdo
yeah,
too.
John Stockton doesn't believe that COVID's real.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Don't meet your heroes, kids.
Sometimes you gotta stick to passing the ball. You know?
Maybe if your heroes are the '98 Jazz, then you're like cool with all of that anyway.
Yeah. Do not get your information from. I mean, they're great in NBA Jam. Not so great to give you advice.
Yep.
If you need a boom shakalaka, sure.
Yeah. What about Gordon Hayward? You know, if you're a Jazz fan, maybe make that your. He plays League of Legends.
They love white people over there.
They certainly do.
They trade for them.
Well, now did you hear about the kid that they just drafted? Who they're like, his girlfriend is like in control of his life completely. She's like his bad agent.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Keeping it interesting.
Yeah. I hate the Jazz, I have to say. Fuck that team. Fuck their fans. I do not like them.
It just seems wild. I don't know. There hasn't been. My favorite Jazz player of all time is probably Karolinko, and then after that.
Oh yeah, he was rad.
You know what? That era team was cool.
Memento Core, Darren Williams.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were. Nobody talks about them, but they were. You know, they're like a 50-win team.
Yeah.
And like a good Western Conference with like the Spurs, Suns, Mavs. It's probably why nobody talks about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got going on. We can go back to peanut. I'll leave it up to you.
Oh, yeah,
we got peanut salami. Yeah, I think that's
I think that's spicy.
Salami he's a character too. SoCal guy.
Oh yeah.
I had a Discord that was pretty active for a long time, just full of like melee geniuses that were like just nutcases. I'm talking like YCZ. I'm talking Squid the Cat and me. Just a bunch of wild players. Somehow Salami found his way in there, and he was a little too memey for me. So I actually just made the call. I was like, sorry, dude, you got to go.
Long ago.
Like, all to bring around that he's actually, like, I've met him a couple times, and he's not that bad.
Salami's grown up a lot, you know. Long ago, there was a Facebook group called Raw SoCal Activities, which was kind of like the Melee Hell equivalent for SoCal.
Ross.
And we put Salami on trial.
Yeah.
For saying some out-of-pocket stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think he did his time and he got set straight.
Yeah.
In the county jail of Raw in the state of SoCal.
For him, he should work on Hax's behalf. I got the answers.
Oh no! If Salami's your lawyer,
I'm going to jail, dog.
I'm going to fucking jail, dog. Oh no.
But
yeah, Salami. All that to say, pretty good player.
Yeah.
also, you know.
Yeah.
Really loves doubles. Salami was teaming with Wills, and I know they made. I think they got like 13th or something in doubles. So you know, decent showing.
Pretty good. Again, Peanut Phobia looked really good last set, and now kind of struggling a little bit. Salami real fast. I mean, I don't know. If you stick around SoCal long enough, I just assume that you get like Salami level, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you go to enough Verdugos, you kind of just automatically rise to that level.
We should. You know, we talk about that all the time, but I feel like we could fund the money to like really grab the best like nightclub and the best Verdugo. Literally, we should have our locals battling each other.
I do think that's kind of what Aiden's trying to do, but Aiden is so globalist pilled that he's bringing in all these people from the UK and Australia and whatever.
Loves the Australians.
Yeah.
I love the Australians too. I haven't really met them, but they've been playing a lot of like matches this weekend, and unfortunately they were playing people from Ohio. So man, I really let like people like Goody have it. I was like, fuck Bluey, fuck the Wiggles.
Spinda and Blase went on the Australian run, didn't they?
Oh yeah, They had to play like nothing but.
Yeah, and they won. I
was making all sorts of jokes. I knew I went too far when I said bad things about Bruce from Finding Nemo. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take that one back.
Whoa! That's crazy. Yeah, talk shit about Vegemite all you want. You know, don't bring up Bruce.
Yeah.
Don't bring up Steve Irwin.
R.I.P.
God rest his soul.
I don't have enough in this water bottle to pour any more out.
Yeah. But anything else is pretty much fair game.
Yeah. They're good sports about it. You know what I mean? That's what I like about it, because a lot of people, trust me, I've done my fair share of yapping in my day. And a lot of people have a really bad first impression of me specifically. But these guys, they know how to have fun.
Yeah. People need to lean into that more, you know? Like we were saying, like rooting for the buds, you know, in the early parts of bracket is really what it's all about.
You're not always the home team, you know. People get really upset by that realization.
That's what happens, you know. There's a difference between heckling and cheering, obviously, for your and
friends. It's best when you kind of blend both.
Yeah.
All right, Salami looking pretty poised, pretty nice in this matchup, honestly. You know, just kind of solidly moving around.
Okay, opportunity for Peanut Phobia.
It is a tough matchup. We see it more and more now that there's kind of a playbook now. We've seen enough VODs of, you know, Cody and Moki and all these kind of guys and what they do well against the Yoshi. So, you know, there's a blueprint.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Gonna to grab the edge to even it up.
Yeah, let's see if Pedophobia can get on the board. Oh, no, no jump.
How do you get down?
Okay.
Oh, it just grabs the egg on the platform.
Wow.
Yeah. Sometimes you can just make it real simple. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, definitely don't want to contest the shield drop necessarily, like overextending there to the top platform. So just meet him there, get the grab. And Salami cleans up game 2.
All right, on the other side, we got Spark looking like he's poised to take this one. Up 2-0 in 3 stocks.
Speaking of Australians, there's Goody.
Yeah, the Goody's right there, Goody and Lexor. That's, we might switch. You want to switch to that Fox today?
Yeah, sure. Let's take a look at that.
Switch over to B. We'll have a good Fox today. We do lots of Fox Ditters down under, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm not sure they have any other characters, to be honest.
Right.
There's that one Peach that invented the forbidden ledge dash angle on the rectangle controllers.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's all Foxes all the way down aside from that.
So is Goody the slim one with the slim tag?
I
I think so, because I think we were watching Lexor the other day, and he was blue. Man, just got caught in a really bad spot. Yeah, they do play a lot of Fox Ditters down there, don't they?
Yeah, Dom B, Goody, Josh Man, obviously, Sock, who's probably the second best player from Australia, is also a Fox player. I know S.A. Nick plays Marth. No, it's Kalen. Kalen plays Marth. I think S.A. Nick also plays Fox.
Yeah.
I lose track of them. They all blend together for me.
What are you trying to say here? Oh, that's smart. I was like, okay, that's a really ambitious Mars shine you're trying to do there, but just knew that he was up stocks.
Yeah,
took it.
Parlays it into 2 back airs. So I guess we need more information. We need better stream running.
Yeah. Okay. So I believe that this is wrong. I think Goody is up 2-0 and Lexar is the blue one.
The blue Fox.
That is just. I don't know. Even like making that call feels kind of disrespectful.
Who knows?
Goody has to be up by 2. Goody has been to 2 of our esteemed Barlucci locals.
That's right. Yeah.
Barlucci, the best local on the planet. Melee is. I always say Melee is the least important thing that happens there.
Those are the best tournaments.
Yeah. So big fans of Goody. That's probably why I'm like, he has to be winning.
Oh, well done from
Australia. Might, if you think about the way that like NetPlay has like brought us all together, and there's no real regional or like play styles anymore. Like everything's kind of blended together.
Yeah.
Australia might be one of the last places on Earth to really have a defined like cultural play style because they really can only play each other, right?
Yeah. They're like an uncontacted island,
yeah.
You know?
You just put a bunch of Fox players on an island, and then you check in like 10 years, and you just see things you wouldn't believe.
Okay, I guess Goody is Blue Fox.
So Goody's Blue Fox. Gotcha. Okay.
95% chance
so
that
we
she's
were
on
we were half right. But okay, in that case, then Lexor's cooking. Well, you know, whatever. Foxes, Goody's blue is what we've learned.
Yeah.
But if that is the case, then Lexor did win that last game.
She's trying to make a set of it here. Oh.
Fox Ditters looks so different from the days of like J-Man and like, you know, like it's just crazy. Like some of the follow-ups now are just, man, they're so crazy. They use the weak hits so well.
I
the
love
DI
to see
traps.
That.
You know?
I know that it's an everyday part of the game now, but still, it's there's some beautiful stuff in this game here. You know,
it's crazy because I mean, like, imagine. So when you think about top tier characters, like, it would be really bad if your game, like, if you. Obviously, you have players that are stronger than each other, or characters, rather. And if we figured it out too early, it would be very boring. So that's why it's really interesting to see, like, Fox and Marth and all these top-tier characters still evolving. And, like, sometimes that means just, like, bringing back an old, you know, an old move that you haven't seen in a while, too.
Yeah.
goes full circle.
It's crazy, and I'm convinced it's going to last forever, you know?
What do you think is the most, like, okay, think about how these characters play right now. Are there any characters that you think, like, they're not going to look any different in, like, 15 years?
Oh, you know, I would have said that about Sheik, but I think even, like, Jmook is kind of, like, changing the way that looks.
If you can't come up with an answer, that's a good sign.
I think, yeah, I legitimately think, like, it's just going to keep going, and they're going to keep going through this cycle of kicking the shit out of each other and learning.
Yeah.
You know, at the top level, indefinitely, pretty much, which is amazing. You know, and it's like no other game is like that. You know?
No, that's why it's so crazy.
Because people complain and then it just gets patched.
I know. Bunch of whiners. I could never.
Yeah, ultimate players out there, just lab against Minecraft Steve.
That's all you gotta do.
20 years. And then it will be fine.
Then you could drop that character off the face of the earth.
Yeah. I made a Summit sketch about that where Light talks to God, who tells him to stop complaining about Minecraft Steve.
I could see it.
Yeah. And I mean that.
Unfortunate cut.
Oh. Wow, Goody has looked very strong in these last 2 games.
Yeah, picking it up now. Now that we know who we're rooting for.
Yeah.
Because again, we thought Goody was the neutral one.
Yeah.
And we were like, hell yeah, whoever we root for just wins.
That's powerful.
We can influence the elections here, you know.
There's this image of people, I think it was in Arizona, like protesting the election results. And one of them's holding up a sign.
Were there any smashers there? Or can you not say?
One of them's holding up a sign that says "Stop the cheat" on it. So I use that shit all the time.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Stop the cheat. That wasn't even, that was outside your local. You know?
Yeah.
They were really just fed up with your shit.
Dude. So our local venue, a Planned Parenthood moved in next door.
Hell yeah.
Our venue owner sold the space that he was using to like a Christian pregnancy center, basically.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's really fun. Like, oh man, we talked about my local now being a Spirit Halloween. Now yours is a Planned Parenthood.
Yeah.
Oh man.
This is
the retail space is wild.
Yeah, which way, Western man? You know?
All right, this is a Game 5. This is probably the first Game 5 I think we've seen, if I'm recalling correctly.
Yeah, I think so.
And now we got another color change, so God knows who is who. Hoping to see a little flash of the down under Fox.
Port should be the same, right? Woo!
Yep. Man.
I guess they did learn that Armada Shine in Australia.
Ooh, and just a give up.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. Like, go up 2 games and to get 3 stock
yeah.
SD for a 4 stock.
That's falling apart on a major level. And truly, like, just judging by the end of it, just walking off, like, that was a give up for sure.
Jeez. All right, coffee and psyched.
Psyched to see it. Psyched to drink coffee.
Yes, sir.
Coffee's a good peach. I have heard rumblings, you know. That's all we can ask for in the Melee world.
So, yeah.
You know, people speaking well of your name.
A lot of rumblings out there.
Mm-hmm. People are going crazy for this coffee shit. Have you heard about it? $1 billion industry. Skurzo, on the other hand.
An Adwan.
Yeah. From across the pond.
Yeah, Skurzo lives in Japan now, right?
Uh-huh.
Originally from Chicago, of course.
Yep. Wonder what going abroad does to your playstyle, if anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Japan's kind of probably like that too. They probably have a very unique playstyle. I just wish we had more of that. You know what I mean? Obviously, Slippy is like the greatest thing ever, but also there really used to be regional like playstyles. You know, it's kind of like accents. You know, those are like dying out.
West Coast was hype, East Coast was lame, Midwest was Luigi.
Yep, exactly. And we'd have it no other way.
And the nations all live together in harmony.
Skurzo would be red here, right? Or orange?
Yeah,
I think so. Fox, for being the best character in the game, only having 4 colors is kind of criminal.
Bit of a tragedy,
yeah,
for sure.
You know. I'm a skin hater. I hate, like, one of the worst things that happens when I see, like, highlights is just, like, first of all, I have to take a whole second to figure out what character you are.
Yeah.
And, like, you know.
Mango's doing some fucked up stuff on his stream now.
Yeah.
He's got, like, what was it?
The guy from, like, GTA, like, San Andreas
yes,
with the gun.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. He's got Mango BB with a mustache holding a 40 as his Falco, you know. He's got, what's that Pokemon, like the 2-headed weird bird with the circle body?
Doduo?
Yes, yeah. That Falco also. It's like
that's unreal.
a completely different shape of character.
Oh, I know.
He's got Dark Magician Marth. Kadoran is just a Yu-Gi-Oh card now.
Lock these guys up. That'd be the first thing I do if you elect me to be your Smash president.
Yeah, if Nintendo delegates power to me to
I'll clean up this
to
mess.
crack down. Yeah, I will bring my battering ram to Norwalk and take his hard drive.
We got a FD Fox Ditto here.
What do you think it says about the Fox when they counterpick to FD?
Let me take one moment to say this delicately.
Yeah.
No, I just think it's like you just need to dumb it down a little bit.
Yeah, you want a simple game plan.
Rappers talk about it all the time. It's like I was doing too much, and you know how I got rich? I dumbed it down. You know, for my audience to understand. So that's kind of what you need to do when you're playing someone like Skurzo.
Enough of this triplet flow shit. I'm going all the way back to my name is Mikey and I'm here to say.
That would go hard nowadays. I bet you.
Yeah. There's gonna be a hit like that. Drake's probably gonna do it. You know, he loves to do some culture vulture stuff.
Right. Anything.
Dance hall.
Right. Anything to get back in the good graces.
Yeah. It's looking rough for him out here now.
Yeah. I don't know. He's still dropping music.
Yeah, Wagwan Delilah was great.
Yeah. Not to get too into that, but a big part of that beef was him talking about how, like, he just raps on pop records, Kendrick, and then what was the first thing that happened outside of that? Was him and Camila or whatever?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's like, how are you saying this, Drake?
Yeah. That was a fun beef. It was a fun summer.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't had any Melee beefs in a while, really.
No,
I can't think of any. It's not fun.
It's not fun.
We're just too homey. We're too homey for our own good.
And the conflict we do have in the scene is super not fun.
Yeah, it's really just a reflection of, like, real life. You know what I mean? These kind of Smash weirdos that are, you know, defending no fluxes and shit are like they're everywhere in real life.
Oh,
that was crazy hot. Combo. Saved by the combo. Let's talk about something else.
That
combo
love
was
that.
sick.
Back to the fucking match. Okay, Adwan's trying to hit back now.
Yeah, I mean, this is relatively close. That's all you can ask for on your counter pick.
Yeah, you got a chance here. A clean slate.
Being good at this stage also, sometimes you do it like because you need it. It may not be that Adwan like wants to be an FD Fox, but maybe like all the Foxes around him like are just FD Foxes. So like,
oh my God, Adwan flubbed one dash grab and is gonna die for it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, that angle too. Shout out to the Notcher for sure.
Oh man, some interesting stuff on the other streams. We've got Killablue and Faust. Blue's gonna be playing here soon.
I don't wanna blow up someone's spot, but Orc is a very beloved Twitter.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, I can't believe I didn't realize. Do you want to watch that one?
I kind of do.
Yeah, well, this one might all be over soon, so maybe we stick to, because they're still hand warming.
We're gonna switch over to Y when they're done hand warming, but yeah, because this is just a 2-0. It looks like back to FD as such. Killablue and Foss too is a nice one. But yeah, Orc Blue is going to be a good one.
I'm actually surprised that Orc is like entering this tournament and playing Ice Climbers.
Yeah.
And not Kirby.
What are they even doing? Sorry, this hand warmer is becoming a little more interesting.
Spot dodge.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things to do with Ice Climbers is desync them and just walk across stage and forward smash each of them. It's like
that's what Brittany Griner was doing in Russia, making big rocks into little rocks.
Oh my god!
Why aren't skin makers making these?
I want Brittany Griner and Diana Taurasi Ice Climbers, dude.
Right now.
I need that. I need my Phoenix Mercury skins.
Oh, okay. Damn. Nana was just like, all right, I'm out of here. Yeah. I've seen a little too much Fox, and then Randall's like, no.
Nana loves Randall.
Yeah,
for some
I know.
reason. She is cheating on Popo with Randall all the time.
Why do you think he's always so smiling?
Yeah. Oh!
But Orc here is a very good ice climber, too. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
They've been doing it for a long time.
For sure.
In the wobbling days, in the not wobbling days.
Yeah.
Been around for all of it.
Through the ages. I didn't know there were, I think they tweeted there were 34. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Man, such a great Twitter account. Follow the Orc Warrior
if they
you
allow
can.
you to.
Yeah, I think it's private, and if you can't get in, I'm so sorry for you. Because some of the best stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I was talking to them yesterday, and you know when Anise and Polish were teaming together, they were singing "Whoop whoop." That's the sound of the Polish. Whoop whoop. That's the sound of Anise. Oh, it's so good. They got a handoff going here. Oh.
Say it very closely, for example. Orc Warrior. Orc Warrior. Officer. Damn, unfortunate. Shit. Yeah, Randall only works for Nana and not for Popo. I'm with her.
Where's Nana going? Okay, I guess that works.
Covering options down there.
Yeah,
you know?
in case the down throw sends through the platform, I suppose.
Have we ever gotten down to the bottom of the relationship between Nana and Popo?
No.
Is it?
It's ambiguous.
Yeah, it's not brother sister. It's not. I don't know.
Not husband wife. Not friends. Yeah, I don't know.
They're really just like co-workers, you know?
Yeah.
They just happen to be, you know, like, and Popo's like the lead.
Yeah.
That's all.
They're Sherpas.
They both work for Big Eggplant.
Yeah,
Pause.
I didn't think about
Pause.
Hey, yo.
But Blue looking very good right now. Obviously, when you learn the Icy's matchup, it doesn't change very often. You know what I mean? There's still things that are always going to be good because you're fighting two characters.
Yeah,
and, like,
for sure.
One of them is a robot. AI generated. This is the future that we are afraid of.
Nana? Maybe we don't have much to be afraid of if that's the case.
Right,
you
yeah.
know?
AI. People are afraid of AI and it just runs off in nair sometimes. That sucks. Missed the jump.
Doing a little bit too much there.
I mean, that's always what Ice Climbers have always done, though. They're controlling two characters, like 1.5 characters.
Yeah.
They're always doing a little too much if you think about it. But FD is where naturally we end up.
Yeah, this is where the Ice Climbers make their money. Ironically, given that they're like a mountain living people.
Oh, no.
No, you're dead.
This is bad for Orc, the melee player, but this is great for Orc, the Twitter user.
Certainly. Oh, no, Nana's dead again.
Yeah, she really just like...
Jesus.
Yeah, this is not looking great.
We haven't talked much about Blue, but...
Yeah. If you haven't seen,
player in his
Blue has taken a lot of stocks very quickly.
Yeah.
Efficiently, and does not look to be stopping anytime soon.
I want to say Blue's the best player in Indiana.
Yeah, definitely very solid. I've heard those rumblings too.
Former Summit attendee. at the accursed Smash Summit 13.
Yeah, which one was that again?
That was the Survivor one.
Oh, that had the best. Dude, I have both of those buffs. They're so cool.
Yeah. I'm glad
man.
you like it. I'm a huge Survivor fan, so that was kind of like my my self-indulgent project.
What do you think about Ken's season of Survivor? I fucking love it. I don't know why, but like literally, like if you look at like it was very weird, and it really shaped a core like belief that I have in my where I just cannot stand emotional people and people that make emotional decisions. Yeah,
no, I
Sugar
get that so
has done
hard. Yeah.
bad things to my soul.
Yes, and it's kind of good and bad that Survivor like moved away from that. I think Gabon is like maybe the most controversial season among Survivor fans.
Yeah,
like it's super polarized.
You either love it or hate it.
Yes.
Where are you at?
I think it's great. I think it's very funny.
I love it so much.
There's so many great characters on it. Jeff, like. Looks like he'd rather be anywhere else during that season. He was at his wit's
so
end.
upset. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's very funny because like if you're a Melee person and you want to get into Survivor and like the only thing you know about it is that Ken was on the show, like
you start watching that.
It's like it's a bad starter season, I would say, because it's nothing like the rest of Survivor.
It kind of was my starter season in a sense because, like, I mean, everyone watched, like, the first season or two, like, with, like, their family and stuff. But then, like, I don't know, after a while, they just kept doing it. But then, like, I did go back and start watching it from, like, what was that, season 16? Like 16 on.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, dude, I loved it. It was just so funny to me.
So many characters. And you know what's funny about it too is that he lost the people that outplaced him on the season have the initials SSBM.
Yeah.
Because it was Sugar, Susie, Bob, and Maddie.
That's one of the like Smash Wiki fun facts, you know. Oh yeah, love Survivor. I auditioned twice.
Oh, nice.
They always just have it in Cleveland, so I'm like, whatever.
Oh wow.
You know. Why not?
That would be insane.
There's a lot of like characters in those like lines.
Yeah, for sure.
But all while we were talking about Survivor, Blue's just like
cleaning
house.
Yeah.
That's it. Jesus, that quite literally was a like 6-minute set.
Game 1 was looking pretty close, and then man, when you get 4-stocked on FD, it's like. Again, where do you go from there?
All right, so now over here we got Lexor and Dragoid. Do you know anything about Dragoid? I keep hearing Dragoid's name.
I saw Dragoid in doubles yesterday.
With Balloon Death?
Yeah. But that's it.
Some good Midwest spacey action. That's what I'm getting at.
That's home cooking right there.
Yeah. Oh, man. Anyway, back to Survivor. So
yeah, fuck it.
I have an idea.
Yes.
I kind of, do you get the same sense that I do that like I'm so sick of like just people that are like TV people and everyone wants to be on Survivor. Like I get the
super fans.
Yeah. I want like people audition for reality shows all the time. They should just have like you don't even know what you're auditioning for. You just all you do is sell yourself.
Yeah.
And then like let's just put like normal people back on Survivor.
Did you watch this most recent season?
No, it's I haven't watched that one, and it's the first one in probably like 10 years. I haven't
it's crazy because there are definitely more people on the most recent cast that it seems like they just found them at a fucking bus stop or whatever.
Oh well, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, I like when it really reflected like everyday normal American
society.
You know, now it's just like. I feel like they're like TikTok people and like, you know.
Yeah, I don't. We need people who have no idea what they're doing, I think.
Exactly. Half of the fun of the first part of Survivor, like in the early seasons, we're watching people suffer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just be like, I haven't eaten in 3 days.
Yeah. I don't know. I love good Survivor gameplay, but sometimes it's got to be about the... I mean, in some ways, it's a comedy show.
Yeah, kind of, for sure.
And that element of it, I feel like, gets lost in the shuffle sometimes.
Yeah. But it's a good show, definitely. I think it still holds up, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're looking for something to fill a lot of time, you know, there's soon to be 47 seasons of that show. So.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, give it a watch. It's all on Paramount Plus. Shout out.
Exactly. But yeah, those buffs are amazing, and definitely want to like. I don't buy Smash merch ever, but I bought both of those. They're so cool. I don't know. I love the. I forget how it shook out in that summit, like which team was which, but I think just based on like looks, I'm Team Wispy.
Yeah. Everyone loves Team Randall. You know, I think it's everyone loves Randall in general, but
I don't know what it means though. I don't know. I just based off like maybe it's just green, you know.
Yeah,
that's why I like
you're
it.
the green guy.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely. It's. I wear it like in non-Smash like functions. You know what I mean? Sometimes like I'll just like wear it as like a bandana. Yeah. Lexor up game 1. Lexor is our Fox.
Yeah, we moved to the losers bracket, huh? Because Lexor lost to Goody. We saw that.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see Lexor bounce back from like throwing in the towel.
Yeah, going up 2-0 and then. I mean, if we're being real, getting waxed the last 3 games.
Yeah, kind of. We've seen a couple of those so far today.
Well, let's see what Dragoid can bring to the table here.
You know what I don't understand? And I know that this is an unpopular opinion that shouldn't be, because it's like, I can't believe that there are like people that like they see Fox and all these spacies all the time, and this is like, they hate all the other characters. Like, they think that this is the only thing Melee is.
Yeah, I get quit out on a lot on Unranked.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I think, you know, past a certain point, I kind of get it. To me, it's also kind of like the reason why people don't play the illegal game a lot is because there's something that's like so similar that they will just do better at because they're more experienced in it. Where it's like, I don't know, it's cool to branch out, right? It's like, it's cool to have different Smash playing experiences.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I'm just always like, I'm always searching for something when I'm playing Melee, something new or something like, and I feel like there's not a whole, if this is the most played matchup of all time, like all the time, like not really much to explore here. Honestly, I mean, there is because of the utility and all the options you have, but still like I would have much more fun playing a low tier.
Yeah,
I'm actually the opposite. I'll quit out on the spacies if I've just had enough.
Yeah, for sure.
Falco as a Falco, bye.
Yeah, I do think broadly having the sort of the mindset that you want to like play to experience new things, try new things out, is not just like more fun, but like a better competitive mindset, you know? Because it's like, if you're treating a tournament like it's the most important thing in the world, then you're missing the forest for the trees, because there's always going to be another one.
Yeah,
you know?
No, exactly.
And yeah, I don't know. I feel like people, especially at like low level maybe, will take friendlies very seriously, you know, and will like have emotional reactions to things that happen in friendlies when it's like, dude, this means nothing. You know?
No,
literally.
There couldn't be any like smaller stakes than like unranked, like a game on unranked.
Yeah. It doesn't say anything about you as a person if you lose in Melee, you know, just like, just play to, you know, to learn, play to have fun.
Just, experience all of it,
you
know? I don't know. That was just like, when I see Spacey do those, especially like being a commentator, like I know that people are like, yeah, this is what I want to see.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, check this out. But I don't know. Sometimes I get a little fed up with it.
Yep,
I love
feel
all
that
the little parts of Melee.
You want to talk Fox Luigi?
Okay, we could, let's switch over to Y. We got Fox Luigi. That's our two mains.
Yeah.
You know, so.
You've played this matchup maybe more than anyone.
Right, yeah. And you know what? I don't have the resume that shows, because again, this is something within me. I think it's a fun matchup, and I like when we're both having fun.
Yeah.
So I definitely give Luigi a lot more room than he probably deserves.
Yeah.
Because I love the interactions and the way they interact.
He does not deserve respect.
Is that called like playing down? It's like a fun character to play down against, I think.
Yeah.
Because you really can just like shine this plumber to death all the time.
Absolutely.
But, you know, there's so much more to it, too. How do you feel about the matchup?
I mean,
it's the matchup
it's
for you, right?
obviously
Like,
bad, but it's one that you're going to have to learn. You know, it's one that you're going to have to deal with. And when the thing about Luigi is that he hits like a goddamn truck. And he has a very fun combo game. And, you know, fun movement, too. And it's like sometimes you are in those, you know, sets where you're just kind of getting blipped twice by Fox and dying. But, you know, absolutely Luigi has stuff in this matchup, you know.
I'm always so surprised at like random Luigi mains I've never heard of being really good at certain techniques. Like they're all platform canceling nairs now.
Yeah.
I quite remember literally watching Abate practice those, and I was just like, wow, that is insane that you're doing them. And now it's just like people and like the arrow interrupt up airs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like pieces like you're getting the whole package when you play these Luigis now.
Yet another character. I mean, if there's any proof that you need that Melee is like ever evolving and will continue to be that way, it's like even these characters that are, you know, never going to win a tournament, there are people out there who are changing how they're played, you know? And now we have fucking Donkey Kong.
Oh, I know.
Jukebox, a legitimate top 8 threat. Do you remember when, for the longest time, we were like, when is Captain Falcon going to make a top 8?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we were having those kind of conversations.
Yeah. And it's like, holy moly.
Oh, man.
Things change so quick in Melee.
Looks like if Adwan was the Fox, because I think we saw him in an earlier set, then William 1 is the Luigi.
I think this is a character counter pick from William 1, too. I'm pretty sure that he was playing Falco before. So the Pocket Luigi taking a game.
Oh, yeah. Pocket Luigi. I love them all the same. Do you, Mikey, do you have a good mash?
No, I not particularly.
Yeah.
I think most Luigis will mash better than me.
I'm going to give a tip to Luigi mains, especially like that go to tournaments. I literally, out of the corner, when I'm playing, like if we're sitting down and I'm playing you, literally when you're off stage, there is a corner of my eye that is looking to see if you're getting ready to mash. Yeah. And the only person that's ever fake mashed, and it was fucking awesome, that I've ever seen is Vudijin. He fake mashed, but then he just side beat, and like I threw myself off stage because I'm like, all I gotta do is smack away the down B.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, but like I was playing someone yesterday, and I like saw myself doing that again, just looking at the corner of my eye, seeing if they're tensing up, getting ready to mash. So Luigi players got to throw in the fake mash from time to time.
Yeah, got to do that, or like make your mash subtle. You know?
Yeah. Well, it's hard. Like, you need to mash so hard to get any height.
Yeah.
That, like, people have, like, really crazy techniques. I know Luigi's that, like, put it on their lap and kind of hit it. Vudijin has the coolest one. He brings it up to his face and he goes like this.
No way.
It's insane. Yeah. Who gets the most height? I think Tyro gets probably the most height.
Tyro is cracked.
Tyro makes no sense.
Yeah. That was pretty good.
That's pretty good. We should have a little like melee competition for like very unique things.
Yeah.
Like we could do it here. We just get a microphone. It's like we're gonna see who has the biggest Luigi mash. You know what I mean?
The Melee Olympics.
Yeah. Luigi would have did a little better in that breakdancing competition. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah. We
never
all
like to see that one come out.
I've been around the block. I've explored all the parts of Melee. I've still really, besides one or two times, have ever seen dash attack used
There is
in
one
a cool
clip
way.
where like somebody's doing a high side B and I hit them with dash attack, and then I do drop zone reverse bear into misfire.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you know, once in a blue moon. I've also seen where it like resets. It like is a jab reset with like every hit of it, so you get like.
Oh yeah, and they like stack.
Yeah.
And they start getting stale too.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
But otherwise, yeah.
It's got me thinking. I'll put in some work.
Yeah.
We'll see. The ever-evolving Melee starts like that.
Yes.
Someone just looking at a move and be like, everyone thinks this move is bad.
Yeah, this move's shit.
Let's find the one spot where it might be okay.
What can we do about that?
looking a little better on Yoshi's.
Yeah, this one's kind of tough. I feel like Luigi's lately have been digging platform movement more than your typical. I feel like Eddie Mexico, I guess, is the Luigi I think of, who is very like, and maybe Calm Master also. They love being grounded as much as possible. You know, using their burst movement, mixing in like weird walks, you know, and stuff. I feel like the you know, now no longer Luigi main, but Curve school of thought is that like you use your platforms to sort of you know, mix up your angle of attack.
Yeah.
Kind of like what William's doing here with the
yeah, he
Waveland
just went
Nares,
to platform, fall up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luigi, now that you talk about it, yeah, Eddie Mexico was jarring for me the first time I played him because he really did just like kind of stand there a little bit. And then like all of a sudden, down your throat with like the fastest wave dash you've ever seen.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was like really like Luigi's not by you, and then he is. But Fox taking the second game, so.
Yeah.
What's Luigi counter pick? Are there FD Luigis yet?
Yeah, I'm an FD Luigi.
Yeah. Okay.
For
Well,
sure.
I mean, to you guys' credit, I mean, you all got all the tech now. Like, all the Luigis are getting standardized and getting all the pieces. So, yeah, I guess FD Luigi, that's what it is.
The chain grab, kind of weird because you have to, at mid-percent, switch to wave dashing between your, you know, your grabs.
Yeah. Okay.
But
so is it, correct me if I'm wrong, so you can DI up throw like forward like pretty long, but if you do backward, you only, like all they have to do is like pretty much turn around and grab you again. Is that what it is?
yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, DIing back, it's good if you're like running out of stage, but also Luigi has follow-ups on that. One thing that people do a lot is
up tilt.
I think people usually think of like up throw down air as like the finisher, but also Luigi can get like up throw forward smash if you DI behind.
At the end, like high percentage, I see down throw F smash all the time.
Yep. Yeah.
Up smash also was used really well by William 1 here too. That it reminded me.
Yeah, at 0%, Luigi's will sometimes do like an up throw, up smash tech trap.
Yep.
And then you can often like jab reset after that.
Yeah, you lock him out of tech.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting character. It's just so goofy. All the sound effects.
Yeah, the fact that he makes a noise every time he wave dashes is like...
It's on brand, I think.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Gotta be careful about that one. You know, I do still think up throwing is maybe the move because, you know, Luigi's aerial mobility is obviously so bad that, like, even if you're not hitting the straight up throw up air, you're able to, like, shark underneath Luigi.
You'll never believe what I do 90% of the time in that situation because, like, and hear me out, it's just really funny because I up throw low percentage Luigi. I know, like, you can't really beat it with up smash. Up air is a very tight timing.
Yeah.
Look, even Adwan, like, kind of, like, seized up a little bit. And they all nair. They all do it.
Yep.
You know what I do? I taunt. I up throw, I taunt. They come down, and then I shine. And it's one of the funnier things that I do.
Yeah, you might as well, you know.
Yeah. It's one of the only places I ever taunt, just to put myself in a, like, uncontrollable situation.
Well, it kind of reminds me of, like, if you're doing the if a Marth is recovering and you're a Spacey and you do the taunt to, like, be able to buffer ASDI down and down smash.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you can tell, I have played way too much of this that, like, my thoughts are deranged. It's like drugs or, like, sex. After a certain while, like, normal stuff doesn't do it for you.
I am no longer interested in vanilla Fox Luigi play.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a safe word in this matchup now.
Yeah. Vanilla Fox don't suit you. Go find another. Oh, this is danger. Okay, gets back to ledge. Oh, just going for raw F smash.
Yeah, popping up Luigi in this, like, space is always, you always got to look out for nair and invisible. And followed it.
Oh, wow.
That is a man after my own heart.
Yeah, a knower, an understander.
And it was to the right too. That's an ambiguous one. So it stopped. You could do that. You'll probably get one hit, but it's not like infinite like it is to the left. You can get one to the right, and then that's why the up smash worked.
That's right. Oh my God, what a wonky character.
Talking about Donkey Kong here.
Yeah, that works too. We got Kumquat in a cylinder, formerly known as Quang, of course. One of this new squad of Donkey Kongs.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure Quang's been like doing Donkey Kong for like a while.
Yeah.
Quang also has like ice climbers too. Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I think so. Unless I'm confusing them. There's too many Donkey Kongs now that I'm getting them confused. How crazy is that? There used to be like 2.
Oh, we also got Orc Pat Cake, which is
Oh, that's an Ohio like classic kind of. Pat Cake used to be from Neo, now in Colorado. Cool dude.
That's right.
Haven't seen him in years.
That is where I know that tag from.
Yep. What did he also go by? Clob, and then he also just went by Pat, just straight up Pat. But we'll stick with Donkey Kong for a while. People, maybe we could drop some facts or something. I don't know. We can get these monkeys out of here. Or is it just the real deal? Is this not like a fad or something like we're just like not getting? Is Donkey Kong just actually a solid character?
Yeah, it's a great question. I think it's what we're all wondering about to a certain extent.
We're all really kind of want to see how this shakes out. Yeah, that's crazy.
I feel like there's got to be some sort of like defensive game. I don't know. Like maybe we require crazy SDI to sort of like counteract Donkey Kong's punish game that we haven't really labbed yet.
Well, so far Zelda has done better than the Chief right now.
Oh no. Okay.
That was a very that was really bad, and you should be dead. But
it almost felt generous.
Yeah, they did everything she could to get back. Good for her.
Yeah, I don't know. I do think that DK's combo game is like almost more impervious to the defensive stuff that people do than a lot of characters, you know?
Ah, nice back air. Commentator thing.
Hell yeah.
It was though, because wave dash off, jumping.
Sometimes
like
you just gotta drop it, you know?
There's nice back airs and then there's nice back air. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're looking for those nice back airs.
Real choice premium back airs.
Yeah. We got back airs at home. Those aren't the back airs we're looking for. We want the back airs from the store. These from the restaurant.
Fucking freezer back airs.
Ooh, that happens sometimes too. I feel like DK players like do that a little too much, and that's like kind of the reasoning I have behind it. Because you can like sneak in through those hits, grab the ledge, and then if you're really privy to how much like invincibility you have, and then you time your roll, usually every character has enough to like just like keep Donkey Kong from grabbing it.
I think that's another thing too that people are going to get better at is edge guarding DK.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You know what? Zuppy came up to me. He's like, I heard you're like the mid-tier master. How do I edge guard Donkey Kong? You know what I told him? Fox down air.
Down air?
Just try it. It trades sometimes, and then you just knock DK down a little bit.
Yeah,
and
you're definitely going to be in a better spot. Yeah.
It's definitely kind of a half-joking answer, but it's worked a couple times, so I'll give it to you, and then maybe you can explore it. And you know, just remember me when you get rid of all the monkeys.
Give it to the people. You're the ideas guy, you know.
Always been, yeah. Don't ask me to like do it or like actually press the buttons right, but the ideas are there.
2-0. I mean, couple of unfortunate spots there for Latin that might have made that game a bit closer.
Yeah. No, it was definitely rough. Like, should have been dead even more than.
Yeah.
But on the same page. Ooh. That's just dead.
Oh my God. That is one that I feel like we don't see the Kongs do very often.
These Donkey Kongs are getting out of control.
Yeah.
Their egos are out of this world right now. How dare you?
countering the Omps attack.
Lam's got some really good Omps attacks.
Yeah.
It's not the first time we saw it. Down tilt. Okay.
You know, one thing about Donkey Kong is that he's like surprisingly fast.
Yeah, no, surprisingly.
You wouldn't think that big body could get moving like that, but you know, he's a D lineman that's running a 4.5. So.
Yeah, God, there's more of those now too.
Yeah.
It's scary. Shout out to offensive linemen because the defensive linemen are like, how do you stop these guys anymore?
Yeah. Oh. What's happening?
This is how you play the matchup correctly, actually. Really?
Ooh.
We've seen a little bit of this. Listen, this is something I'm going to tell you too. If they tell you that your match is on stream, you can at least, like, if you're not really there's no shame in being like, I personally do not want to play on stream.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Like, you get to a certain point where you kind of have to. You know what I mean? If you get into those like top like 32, 64, and they kind of tell you like, okay. But usually by then you have a pretty like good head on your shoulders.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
You're deep in the tournament,
Used
so
to it.
and you're used to it. But like, you know, I've done that. They've wanted to put me on first round pools against like fucking who knows Mewtwo King. I'm like, I'd rather die.
Pass.
This is not going to be fun for anybody. This is really just going to like not. Literally, I wouldn't even want it to be in like the bottom of the quad stream. It's going to be like that unentertaining. So no thanks, please no. And I kind of get the feeling that sometimes people kind of get put on the stream, not against their will, but like maybe they didn't think it all the way through, or like, I don't know. There is an added pressure there that can sometimes like not get you off your game, and you know, it's just not good. And then you don't want to see stuff like that. You don't want to see like people.
The Orc Kirby is coming out.
Oh wow!
Can we switch to
We're
Y?
switching to Y, because this is a fabled. This is a fabled thing here. Now, Ice Climbers versus Peach, shit matchup. Really bad.
Oh yeah.
Probably one of the only like terrible matchups in that part of the tier bracket.
Yep.
But Orc has a great Kirby actually, and it might be his second best character. So that's.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that Kirby is a Peach counter at all. This is actually probably terrible. Peach,
but the Ice Climbers won game 1, and the Kirby is putting in work here in game 2.
Oh, okay. Is that what happened? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't look at the number. I thought that I was like, okay, I don't want to play Ices anymore.
Yeah, maybe just looking for some home field advantage here on Fountain of Dreams.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, man. Kirby always is so surprising to me sometimes. Like, you almost feel like you should never die, but then, like, up air is actually strong.
Pretty strong, yeah.
Up tilt is actually fast.
There's a back air kill.
You just got to get Kirby off stage, really, and just, like, have a little bit of, like, knowledge as to how, like, his attacks come out and work. Because, like, that up B is not as threatening as it seems.
Back throw! Oh,
wow.
There it is!
That's a tough spot to be in. Ooh, nice.
You don't really want the low percent, but well, I mean,
low percent bomb's fine.
I've seen you do some crazy bomb shit.
You know what I would have did right there?
What's the play?
Self shield break. Because then they charge something like up smash or something, and then the bomb explodes.
Yeah, and then their knockback is higher because they're charging the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm always thinking.
Yeah. So many ideas. I hope somebody out there is taking notes. You know.
And I create the worst Legion of Peaches you've ever seen. They're like, no. I specifically was told by commentary the play here is self-shield break.
Yep. Pat Cake pulling it back.
Yeah. At a certain point, you got to remember that you're playing Luigi. Sorry. I was thinking of another bad character.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Kirby aerials are, like, decent, but, like, yeah, really off stage is where Kirby goes to die.
Especially for Peach, right? Because she, you know, can kind of just go out there with impunity.
Definitely got to throw some of these turnips, too. Kirby went as high as he could on purpose.
Yeah, going for the high recovery again. Little rock to the ledge.
Let it rock. Yeah, that up air, that'll kill. Oh, this is... Oh, man. This is just two Ohio people having some fun. That's what I say.
Having it out.
But see, look, all it took was the littlest bit of a turnip hit.
Because the jumps are gone after the up B, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
And then you can't drift that thing at all. Oh, another bomb.
Holy shit.
And a shield stab.
Oh, my God.
That was insane. Sometimes God doesn't want you to lose to Kirby. You ever get that feeling?
Yeah. Let me save you from yourself here.
That was the last thought game with 2 Bobs.
All
What do you think about FD? I always felt like FD was a Peach counter pick in this matchup.
Yeah, it's, not your typical Icy's matchup where it's just kind of the auto pick.
Yeah. I mean, there really is no answer. There's not like one state. I don't know. I feel like Stadium might be a little better.
Yeah. Float just kind of cancels out your need to like platform camp, which is oftentimes like the game plan against ice climbers.
Right, yeah. Peach is the only like character in the game that has a platform on FD.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this matchup sometimes can look very surgical. Shout-outs to Laud. Oh, my gosh.
What are these pulls?
What is Pat smoking?
Oh, we're dribbling the sword.
Oh, I love it, yeah. I truly feel for all the little things that I feel like I've contributed to Peach, I actually have the worst RNG, but not about pulling the things. You know the formula for getting hit and dropping something? Like anything that does knockback can make you drop it.
Yeah.
And it depends on the percent that the move does and stuff like that. I can get hit by a Falco Laser and I'll drop the bomb immediately. And I just like, I tip well when I go to restaurants. I open doors. I try to do things that will negate this, but, the RNG gods just do not want me to have these items.
You need to help a few more old ladies across the street before...
Yeah, no, really.
Before you unlock that.
I truly believe in that kind of karma.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
What is going on here? That's another RNG.
Disappearing, yeah.
Yeah, it disappearing very early is also something that happens to me all the time.
The way items work, the like throwable items is so interesting. Like also the grab hurt box increasing as they get thrown more is crazy.
Oh yeah. Sorry, had to grab a water.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, the items like have their own RNG in that aspect too. Just a very interesting character. That's honestly why she's my favorite. Straight up the items. You know what I mean? The items and just even the forward smash RNG, I think is awesome.
Yeah, that move is.
Yeah, this is what it's supposed to look like all the time on FD. You know who's really good at that was like. Obviously, Armada was good at everything, but like even Mewtwo King's Peach was really good at like just those fairs.
Yeah.
Damn, you just get grabbed by Nana sometimes too. There is such a thing as like lazy fairs though in this. Like you have to like actually like do something.
It's a pretty like precise spacing, like float height.
Yeah, and when you do it. Yeah, fast falling, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. There's an art to it for sure.
Yeah, it's not as easy as it seems, even though it looks crazy easy.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like the game plan sounds simple on paper, you know.
I feel like one of those dads that watches NFL and they're like, it's not that I wouldn't have fumbled there. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You know, but it's like, no, sir, that's actually the hardest thing in the world that they just did, and you were on a couch.
Yeah,
Do you do that still sometimes too?
Oh,
I feel like every sports fan does.
I definitely backseat sports watch, especially about basketball. But I don't know. Hitting a baseball is a mystery to me. You know, like that.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Have you ever like actually like stood and like gotten a 100-mile-per-hour fastball like whiz by you? It's fucking scary.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm like, people hit these things. I literally like can't even stand right here.
Yeah.
Oh, it is crazy impossible.
Yeah. There was I don't know if you watch the Yard podcast at all.
Here and there.
or keep up with those boys. But Nick was on there talking about how he thinks that given 100 chances against an MLB pitcher, he could put a ball into play.
One?
One.
See, like, it's funny that, like, if you, like, talk to somebody who's, like, really doesn't know what they're on about, that seems, like, plausible. But really, like, the more I think about it, the more I think, like, even one is, like, no way.
He's fouling a few off, for sure.
Yeah.
He's not making contact that would result in a hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
All right, word from production. This is going to be the last sets of these blocks. So let's step in. Hold on. There's a Kanye Midwest now?
Kanye Midwest. Kanye Rest.
The real Kanye Rest is from the Midwest.
Yeah, don't really need to delineate there. Maybe Ye is a Calabasas boy now, and he's kind of maybe that's the problem, you know? Maybe he's abandoned the Midwest roots.
Well,
too
he
much.
did. Kanye West does live in New York. Like he lives in like Brooklyn now.
Yeah.
But
so maybe we do need a Kanye Midwest. I miss the old Kanye. I think we all do.
I love the old Kanye.
Yeah.
Let's talk about and wearing the Neo tag. That's a little crazy. Like the old school Mango.
Oh yeah.
All right, so that match is about to wrap up. It looks like this one might wrap up soon. Do you want to finish with Rotisserie and Reach?
Rotisserie Deluxe is a great tag, and I would love to watch the set.
Yeah, let's switch over to X because I used to run the Arcadians in Pittsburgh Neo. This Donkey Kong won our Arcadian.
Oh.
He was the only like real winner I think we've ever had, because I always tell people that Arcadians are won by people that shouldn't have been allowed to enter, and that's kind of the idea of it too anyway. But no, he really went on a run and just beat I think he beat Crike. I think he beat like a bunch of like at that time like players that were really good, and just went on a run and is a super solid DK.
I got third at the Arizona Arcadian, the most recent one. And the person I lost to in Losers Finals, it was their first LAN tournament.
No way.
They had just been grinding net play and, like, you know,
playing
against, like,
so they say, because I swear.
Well, yeah, you know, could be a. Well, the thing is that they actually had an ult tournament. They had gone to an ult tournament in, like, 2019, so it's like that would be a lot of effort to, you know, have this burner account.
Oh, I could buy a one alt start TG account right now.
Maybe, you know, but yeah, that guy, and then someone who just moved, you know, which is another.
Pat just had another bomb, by the way.
Oh
I was like scratching my eye, and I saw another bomb down there.
Orc has been cursed.
God does not want you to win.
Yeah. Yet another Donkey Kong here. Huh?
But Reach is a pretty decent Falcon, so I hear.
From Missouri, I want to say.
Yeah. From the Midwest, baby.
Do you consider Missouri the Midwest? I feel like there's a lot of debate about Missouri and Pittsburgh.
Well, okay, I can speak to Pittsburgh for sure, because I would say that Pittsburgh is Midwest because everything, like, you know the shape of Pennsylvania. There's Pittsburgh here on the left, nothing in the middle for 5 hours, and then there's Philly.
I think Gettysburg's in there somewhere.
Yeah,
but that's not, you know.
Harrisburg. Penn State is the only thing in the middle of the state. But, yeah, nothing happening. And it's 2 hours away from Cleveland, and Ohio is Midwest for sure.
Yeah.
No one's denying that. So, yeah, Pittsburgh gets lumped in. PJ's Neo. You know, it just all makes sense. Now, Missouri, I'm not sure about. I would say yes, because
why not? Why gatekeep? You know?
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's not like I hear, you know, when we talk about regions, like, you know, if you're just a state like that probably doesn't have a whole lot of people, or there's like any like low populated state that should just be Midwest. If you're in the
Wyoming's
you get what I'm
Midwest.
saying? Yeah, you know.
Why not?
If you put a gun to my head right now, I'd say Wyoming is.
Yeah, this reminds me of like the, it's like the image where it's like, whether you're like a strict structuralist or like a literalist or whatever, like what you define a sandwich as, you know? It's like
gotcha, yeah. Well, listen, here's another analogy. I'm a dad, and if you ask my son what a Pop-Tart is, apparently it's only the part with frosting and the stuff with shit in the middle, because all those crumbs are on my floor all the fucking time. So that's how I feel about the Midwest.
Yeah.
If you're not on the coast, you might as well just be the Midwest.
Yeah, why not?
But reach up 2-0. This is now we're slowly learning all the Donkey Kong matchups. Do you think this one is hard? Like for Donkey Kong?
I do think it's probably pretty difficult.
On paper, all of them look hard, but somehow like Junebug and all these DKs are winning. So, like, which ones are actually hard is is my question.
We're still trying to figure some shit out with Donkey Kong, you know? Commentators are going to be quarreling about this for the next year or so.
Mm-hmm. Because, I don't know, like, if you think about, like, Fox, right? Like, everyone has to be able to competently play Fox if you have any shot in this world. Now, I mean, I just look at all the top tiers, I'm just like, there's no way that, like, DK can be good against Sheik. There's no way that it can be good against Peach. There's no way it can.
Right.
The only one that I kind of think about is like Marth. Like I bet you that like, it's not terrible against Marth. But then, do you think Zane's gonna lose to like a Donkey Kong anytime soon?
Probably not.
So like, we have no idea what's going on with this character. As a lot of you are probably in the same boat. The jury's out.
Okay, Reese trying to make a pretty sizable comeback here.
Yeah, and get the 3-0, but it looks like, barring a crazy recovery.
Okay.
Oh, it kind of was, but up B. That's one of the things DK has going for him. That up B is quick, fast, and you can do it out of shield, and it's a great get-off me
It's really
move.
like an anti-air, too.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably the most it gets used.
Yeah.
How many clips have we seen that ended in someone trying to come down on Donkey Kong, just getting up B?
Nope.
Literally, I can think of like 3, like the last like couple Junebug runs.
Yeah.
So we went to Dreamland for the extra space.
Yeah, Falcons, they like this one.
Oh, yeah. When you run that fast, this isn't even like space. You know what I mean? This is just a regular stage for Falcon.
Yeah.
I can't tell you that rotisserie here, also known as boulders, for those that know, does like to mix in like those F tilts and those like down tilts. You'll see pretty much, if he's playing the game he wants to, like you just saw, he uses the whole kit, which is cool. Yeah,
Falcons, you know, they love their aerials. The normals don't get used quite as much, but we love varied gameplay. You know, we love these little idiosyncrasies of our players.
Yeah.
That come out.
Outside of being like a really good DK, this guy's actually like one of the funniest guys I know. he's really funny. He has a bit where he just says like the bizarre lines from like D12. You know what I mean? He really identifies with that person. He'll come up to me and be like, you know, big ass stomach, bitches think I'm cute, you know?
That's one of the most Midwest things I think I've ever heard.
Right. Yeah. Bizarre from D12.
Yeah.
I was in the back.
Ooh. Doing a lot of aerial up-being
in
this game.
I don't know if that's on purpose or just kind of pressing B a little too late, like cap jumping.
Rotisserie did it once as like a kind of like almost a Luigi Nair type thing, where it's like you know, interrupting a string, I guess you'd call it, a combo that's not true.
Another thing to think about that we haven't even like touched on one time in this commentary is like, okay, so these last matches, like this is to make it to the next round, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So like these are like some pretty tight competition-wise.
Yeah. Riptide's interesting also because it's one of those schedules where you play your round 1 pool directly into your round 2 pool. So what that means for you, the viewer, is that we start round 2 pools next wave.
Yeah.
You don't have to watch any more of this round 1 pool stuff, you know. They give us the kids table. So
that's fine. There's not a lot of places I'd rather be.
Yeah, so But yeah, I really like that stream scheduling. You know, you get to the good stuff as quick as possible.
You got to have some round 1 pools, right? I mean, starting off with all the knee masters, I mean, that's just fun.
Yeah.
You get to see some of your like Midwest guys. You know what it reminds me of? Do you remember like back in the day, like being like, all right, I'm going to a baseball game, and your grandma's like, I'll look for you on TV, as if there's any chance you're gonna see.
All right, yep.
And that's like, this is what round 1 pools is. Like, oh, I'm going to Riptide. It's like, oh, I'll look for you on the stream. When you're like one of like, I don't know,
600, whatever.
Yeah,
it is here.
700 people. Like,
you
so
know,
this did go to Game 5.
Yeah, me and Aaron talk about this a lot. The idea that we should allow people to pay for the ability to play on stream.
Hey, the capitalism is running wild. I tell you what.
And especially sponsors. It's like if you.
Oh yeah, exactly. If you're sponsoring a player
up, you know?
and you want that visibility that you're paying for, I mean, I guess that's what they get out of it, right?
Yeah.
There's so many things I don't understand. I don't understand sponsors or esports or any of this. I really just understand Melee, and that's why I get to talk about it.
You know, I really wish I didn't have to, and I guess I don't now.
Yeah, yeah. You got out of the game.
I'm going to delete that information from my brain like when SpongeBob forgot about everything but fine dining and breathing.
Yeah. All I want to just know is Melee. Damn, we got a Game 5, and it's looking pretty tight.
Pretty tight, pretty close.
This would be huge. This is Ohio, baby. And
there's another one. That time, it's like Rotisserie used it to like get the hit and then like close down space.
Look, he's messing with him a little bit. I mean, he's a memer, so you know.
Let him squirm a little bit. You know, make the Falcon say uncle before you let go.
There is a little bit of like a grab release meta, I think. It does damage. Like if Falcon gets out of it, it does damage to Donkey Kong.
That's right. Yeah.
Do the up air follow-ups just not work as well? Does Falcon just have a little bit more drift than your average like Spacey? I think is what I'm seeing. So like,
certainly heavier. Also, that might play into it.
Ooh, that's rough. That is the rough. Like a lot of people do that. They lump Falcon in like they do Spaceys, and like it's to their detriment. Like if you think about a character like Marth, you can't play Falcon the way you play Spaceys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you'll get wrecked. It's different weights. The weight is the big one. That makes your throw combos not as fast because like it's weight dependent, like how fast the throws actually go. So if you like lump Falcon in with your Spaces, that's like not the way to think about it.
It's also the throw knockback itself is entirely fast or fall speed dependent, right?
Mm-hmm. No, I think it's weight. Gotcha. But yeah, so again, it just goes back to the point where like you can't play those characters similar.
Yeah.
I mean, like they have similar fall speeds. That's why they get lumped together. But man, Boulders is taking this away.
Chase.
He's up 3 stocks. That's crazy. And Reach is a very, like, not a slouch at all. This is a crazy upset if it keeps going like this.
Oh.
Wow! And he almost followed it. That's one of the crazy things, too.
Yeah.
Like, that was an insane tech, but then to not even have it, like, phase you and to even try to, like, punish it is, like, crazy Melee that, like, we love watching nowadays.
Many layers.
Uh-huh. That would have been, like... 15 years ago, that interaction, we'd be talking about, like, what if?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What if Reach got that second knee? Because it was just insane. Yeah, you see the whole kit when Boulders plays. Yeah, they always love up B into the ledge like that, too. The aerial one.
Yeah,
I think the aerial one is a faster way to get to the edge, actually,
yeah,
if I'm thinking about it.
That's what he's using it for, it seems like. That's interesting.
Nair
I feel like I haven't seen that.
That is interesting. I mean, it's ever evolving. We talked about Luigi still evolving, and Luigi was never like an unpopular character, just not a very like, you know.
Yeah.
Used.
Their aerial up B, it almost reminds me of like a Luigi down B, where it's like, you think of it as like this isn't a very good move, but like, it's harder to punish than you think. I think for a lot of people, especially if they don't have the game plan.
Yeah, exactly. But that's going to do it for us. I hope you enjoyed the ADHD stream, round 1 pools. Just crazy stuff happening all the time. Hope we navigated the sea well for y'all. But
yeah. And now you're released from round 1 pools, like we said. So
again, yeah, keep it here for as we progress through this bracket. You know what I mean? The matches are only going to get more intense.
Yeah.
The way we love to. Midwest out.
Yeah, we're ramping up. We'll see you later.